KDB. KDB.
The NFL season is going strong, and DraftKings Sportsbook is hooking up new customers with an offer that's even stronger. Bet $5 on any game this week and score $200 instantly in bonus bets. And DraftKings isn't stopping there. All customers can take advantage of a sweetener offer every game this October. That's a lot of Cowboys games for you to gamble on. Get in on the game day greatness. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code VOCH, V-O-C-H, VOCH. New customers can score $200 instantly in bonus bets when you bet $5 on the NFL. Use code VOCH on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the National Football League. The crown is yours.
Beats Planet.
Oh, we live? Ah, shit.
Come on inside and get yourself something.
I done point out one like this.
Yeah, but look, so look, when you said here we go, whatever
But it
you
was
said.
with the gestures. It was, I normally hit you with the ha.
But look, Scott, I was right, and I was like, all right, man. I was like, hey, man, let me know when you're here.
I hit you with
thinking,
here come the phones.
Look, but Scott, I thought here we go meant, all right, Voch, I'm playing the theme song, so you got 20 seconds or something. That's what I'm thinking. I ain't know here we go meant just go real fast.
That mean go.
This is it. Welcome. Welcome. I appreciate y'all for being here. And being alert, not like me.
No, here's how you do it. Press the button, come on in, get you something to drink. That gets the show started.
All right, here we go.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
We back. Like Broad Stress, appreciate y'all for being here, trying to hold down for the Doski Woski, drop these bowls like Dusty Rose. You understand? Got another episode of Voch Lombardi Live. Hey, man, got another episode of Voch Lombardi Live here on this beautiful Tuesday. Now, I badly want to just jump into San Francisco, Will Steele. Badly.
Man.
Boy, we've been praying our whole life for this week of content, bro. But we gotta slow things down. We got a whole week to do it. We got designated days to go over San Francisco's offense and defense. And when that time comes, we'll get there. We got one more Patriot day that we got to get through, right? And these film days are important, Will, Steele, because we can come out and say whatever we want to say on Mondays, right? Because it's the day after. There's a lot of emotion attached to it, but Tuesday is when we've watched both sides of the film and we can really prove what we showed up and said on Monday, or just what we thought, or we could take back things. For example, I apologize. Chuma Edoga didn't really die for real. It is what it is. He only get 2 hollers. He ain't finna get 4. Chuma Edoga had a pretty solid game. You understand? There were a lot of people that was like, Voch, where's Mozzie? Even though Mozzie only played 17 snaps. We watched D-Line today on Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. Mozzie. You do a little bit more of that. Van Der Esch. You do a little bit more of that. Jonathan Hankins was ridiculous. You understand? So it's important. It's important that we watch film and we show up on these Tuesdays or 2 days removed, because we got a Monday game coming. That's gonna throw the whole schedule off.
Sunday.
Yeah, like this Sunday for sure, but the game after that gonna be Monday. Yeah. And that's gonna bump every, we're not working on Friday, but everything just get bumped back one day. So the film days are very important. Now, I know the title says Dan Quinn, and Micah Parsons and how they did things. But hey, sometimes mishaps happen. And when you run a show every day of the week, or at least Monday through Thursday or whatever, sometimes you're gonna get mishaps. We're here to talk about Tyler Smith. Okay.
So eliminate the option routes, content wise.
No. You can run whatever. It's gonna be an interception, but I'm gonna throw a pick. But we just gotta come right back on the next drive, and we gotta try to get that 6 back.
All right, I got you.
We just gotta try again. But we are here to talk about Tyler Smith today, and the show shouldn't be a long show, shouldn't be a crazy show. Y'all can call into the show
202-926-1127, code 309-104.
If y'all want to call into the show, it's on the screen. It's gonna always be up on the screen. If y'all want to call in, tap in with us, we would love to hear. If you have any final Patriots takes, or if you want to give us a preliminary 49ers take, please hit us upside the head with, and we'll have a conversation with you. You know, Will, the energy around this game or whatever, right? I've seen a little bit of everything. I've seen some people kind of nonchalant about it. I've seen some people get super nervous about it. I don't want to misquote nobody, man, but I seen one of the radio guys. It was all like, "Hey, man, I would love to lose this game."
What?
It takes the pressure off to something. He said that was nonsense. I'll go back and listen. Will Steele, but it was something to the effect. And if chat, y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all come on. But they was like, "Hey, man, you know." Even if we lost this game, we wouldn't be. Hey, I wouldn't be hurt. That shit. Hey, what's the odds you beating somebody twice in a row? I'm like, all right, radio guy.
Radio.
You say so, my G. You keep getting your big bucks. You hear me? I'm just this is not just some other game though. Will Steele. This ain't just some miscellaneous thing. And I like how the season kind of got scheduled here. I like how it got scheduled. We've run into tests. These teams that we've played, they weren't, they weren't the biggest challenges in the world. And then, San Francisco's, teams that they played, they didn't offer them very much resistance neither. But this was all a build up to get us to this point. The very first boss fight, the very first test. You know what I'm saying? This is a game that's been on our mind the last 2 years. Will Still, I always talk about rivalries, right? I don't think Cowboys and Eagles are like a rivalry just yet, because like Dak keep beating the shit out of them, right? Like you got to prove that you could beat Dak before I can consider you a rival. Just like Giants, definitely not a rival, right? Now when Jalen Hurts come out there and beat Dak, we'll talk about it, right? We haven't beaten San Francisco when it matters. So we just little bruh, you know what I mean? Just every time we meet them in the playoffs, we can beat them in the regular season all we want. But if we meet San Francisco in the daggone playoffs 2 years in a row, we just get little bruh and we just lose the game and they go on and live their dream. So it's not like a real rivalry for me. We got to get W's on them. And I would say this is that last hump I say that we really got to get over as a team before we can really say, hey, we legit for real. If we go out there and fumble around and, get pushed around and come out soft and no energy and no juice or whatever, man, they deserve to call us whatever they call us, Will Still. But if we go out there and we take care of business, like me and you've been talking about the whole offseason, how we got dudes in place now and we got depth in place now and we're much better offensively than we once were. We got explosive players. If CeeDee Lamb goes crazy and they take this dude away, cool. We got 3 other guys. We've been talking about this game, Will Still, so much in the offseason. There's no way we can just walk into this San Francisco game and be like, oh, this is just some other game. And that's something that we're hearing on the internet now. Like, hey, this is just not some other game. Mike McCarthy came out and said in his press conference, this is just not some little nonsense that we're doing here, Will Still. This just ain't some little bullshit we just doing on week 5. This is a real test for us. This is a real test for us to really prove who we are. If we go take care of business in week 5, week 3 don't matter. Week 3 don't matter if we take care of business in week 5. And we'll finally get that respect and we'll go into this into this postseason with even more cards on the table, right? Because now, us versus San Francisco, if it comes down to a bye week conversation, we beat San Francisco or XYZ, or we got San Francisco at home, or I feel great about da-da-da, boom, boom, boom. Like we can have conversations like that if we take care of business in week 5. So this is a huge game. And I see a lot of Cowboys as kind of Cowboy fans, not the players. They ready. I see a lot of Cowboy fans kind of folding up to the pressure of like an important game like this, but this is what playoff games feel like. Playoff games feel like this. You should be nervous. You should have some level of anxiety for what's going to happen Sunday. And this is just what it feels like. This is what it feels like to have important games to play. So I can't wait to play San Fran. You listen to the players, they can't wait. You listen to the coaches, you listen to it's time to really prove ourselves, Will Steele. We can come out here and say we the best all we want, but we got to do it against a dude in order to really, claim that shit,
Yeah. To be the man,
got to beat the man.
You got to beat the man.
Got to put him off in a sharpshooter. you got to put a bitch.
Hey, I don't care if we got to use heel tactics, distract the referee, poke him in the eye. I don't care what they got to do.
Yeah.
We not here for style points no more, fam.
No. All right, but that's San Francisco, right? I only want to make comments on that because I listen to Will Steele show in the morning, 8:30 to 10:30, A to Z Dallas on YouTube. I listen to his show, Skywalker, Steele in the morning. I listen to his show, and I was just kind of listening to some of the vibes this morning. It's just, hey, I just want y'all to get in the right place. I want y'all to be focused. You understand? I want y'all to be focused. I ain't saying this is gonna be the game that I set the streets on fire, Will Steele, but it's close. I'll probably set a small blaze in my backyard. I might set a small blaze in my backyard and kind of go to jail for arson or whatever. But this ain't one of the ones where I'm tearing the whole streets down.
Nah, not yet.
Nah, we did this shit in January.
That's a different story.
I ain't gonna say nothing else though. Now, one thing I wanted to really prove with the film. Not even prove with the film. Some film I wanted to talk about that had me crying real life tears and just made me happy. So I want to talk about Tyler Smith. Ignore the title.
For now, yeah.
But now, I'm sure the title will get switched up. JoJo Cowboy says, "Are we going to Golden Corral? Not in August. I mean, October, not in October. We want to go Corral. Not in October.
Ponderosa or something like that. What's the other Old Country Buffet?
I'll make some sandwiches and pass them out in some parking lot somewhere. You know what I mean? We ain't going to go Corral, but January. So." I want to talk about Tyler Smith. I don't really rock with PFF grades in that way, but they had Tyler Smith ranked as the number one offensive lineman this week or something like that. I was like, I just saw the graphic floating around a little bit. And Foot say he want to fuss about it. Voch ain't about to fuss about shit.
I'm about to say, what's there to fuss about now?
Foot's on this Tyler is a tackle, and Voch is like Tyler is a guard type situation. Tyler is a both.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tyler is a both, but boy at guard, he's a. I don't want to go find my beat. I don't feel like doing it, but he's a mother.
He's a gangster
at guard. Will Steele, I just wanted to run. Actually, I have some sounds from the coaches talking about Tyler Smith, and then I'm going to get into the film. So let's hear what the coaches got to say first. Then we'll get into it. Let me go back to my notes here. I almost made a mistake. All right, so. Let's talk about Mike McCarthy first. We got one from McCarthy and one from Brian Schottenheimer. Let's talk about Mike McCarthy first. Mike McCarthy talking about Tyler Smith. Let's hear what he had to say.
Well, I mean, he does some things physically that you just, you shake your head. I mean, his ability, his balance is to me is very unique for his skill set. So, but yes, I think his ability to play both positions, we're probably fortunate on the way his path went, where he started with one and ended up with the other. So, but yeah, he's off to a great start. He's going to be a top-notch player in this league for a long time.
You damn right he is.
Hey, Voch.
Sir.
When he says it just makes you shake your head, that's his version of you crying in the Patreon.
Chat. So Voch is not being hyperbolic here.
No.
I'm not being funny with you. I shed tears, and the play. I'm showing it today, and I'm gonna talk about it at length of what made, because it just shows how much growth Tyler's made. Like when you think about Tyler and the type of player that he is, and the advantages that he would have versus you, is you would think he's a big, strong dude that'll maul you, right? But I'm watching Tyler, and I cried because I'm like, man, that's just nuance. That's just being around Tyron Smith. That's just handwork and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So like, Mike shaking his head, but I got up and I ran around somewhere, and I just made a ruckus, Will Steele, when I saw that play. But we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Finally, I want to hear Schottenheimer talk about Tyler Smith. Then we're going to get into some film.
Fundamentals for sure. You talk about a guy that for lots of reasons was moved around last year. You see him settling into playing guard. Everything happens really fast in there. It's very different than playing on the edge. The edge, you deal with different types of athletes, linear athletes and speed and space and all that stuff. But inside, he's just so strong and powerful.
And also, I don't want to be arrogant, but I love when I say something and then like a coach come back and say some shit like 5 months later. It just pats me on the back real fast. So yeah, that's all I got to say about it.
Speed and space and all that stuff. But inside, he's just so strong and powerful. There was a play in practice last week where literally he was drive blocking the 3 technique and he kind of got turned, and it's crazy. He went down to a knee and popped right back up and just kept going. Like, it was just one of the crazier things I've seen. And, he's playing with tighter hands right now. Again, out in space, you have more time as a tackle to adjust your hands and fix your hands. Whereas if you miss with your hands inside as a guard because of the space, everything's so much closer. It's harder because they get on your edges. But his strength, his intensity, his power, he's playing at a high level, and he's just scratching the surface, Michael. I mean, it's the fundamentals, and his base is not always perfect. His footwork's not always perfect, but
So
he's
true.
just such a great athlete and such a great competitor that, he's just playing terrific and got a chance to be just a dominant guard in this league for a long time. Fundamentals.
Shut up. All right. We're going to talk about all that, Will. Still, we're going to talk about some of those things that Schottenheimer and Mike McCarthy talked about: his balance, his athleticism, his power, of course,
And those hands.
and his hands, of course. We're gonna have a conversation about all that. So let's go. Boom. Let's see, Will. Still, let me see which one I want to start on, because I don't want to start on this first one because I cry. All right, let's start on this first one. Cool. 114. Let's get into it. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm just going to run the play. We're going to do all these in cartel view. Tyler Smith is 73. He's a left guard, of course. And we're just going to have a conversation about some of the things that he does great here. Me and Will still talked about this idea of, if Tyler is going to be powerful, man, let's just run this powerful set and just be powerful dudes and just be powerful. I'm going to show you some examples of Tyler Smith just being powerful. So when we run gap exchanges, stunts, games, whatever you want to call them, some guys just kind of passively pass dudes along. They just get hip to hip and pass each other along. I love how Tyler Smith, he ain't just going to pass Dietrich Wise along because Judon's coming back. He's not just going to pass him along. He's tossing motherfuckers over there to Chuma. He said, hey, Chuma, hey, Chuma, go ahead, Chuma, because a couple weeks ago, Will, still in the Patreon, we talked about Chuma being at tackle, but he's still having guard feet. So the levels aren't always the same. Like, sometimes he's at a different level. The one way to mitigate that is to just throw somebody over there, because in this position, let's see, in this position, Chuma's not in great position to deal with a gap exchange right now. They're not even leveled. But it is if Tyler's throwing people there. You see what I'm saying?
Tossed him and then caught Judon. Crazy.
And then caught Judon and just sustained him the rest of the way. It just and that's hold. So hey, let him go. Fantastic right there from Tyler. Just let him go. But I'm just looking at Dietrich Wise, who's 91, to do this head up over Chuma right now, and just watching him get tossed in the air like this. He's not that athletic. Judon don't move like that.
And Judon just jumps and he just
jumps. Mike McCarthy talked about Tyler's balance. I just want to touch on that just a little bit. Like, what does that mean, as an offensive lineman? The one thing you don't want to be as an offensive lineman is like on the ground, right? And there's a lot of movement that goes on inside, a lot of turning, a lot of movement of the hips and pulling and shaking people right now. The first part of this block I just want to talk about from Tyler is look at the movement that he generates here. The definition of offensive line, Will, still, or at least run game, my old man told me one day, is moving someone from point A to point B beyond their free will. Like that's the definition of offensive line. Tyler Smith moves people from point A to point, and you can tell, right? Who this is, Dietrich again. Look at Dietrich's feet. Look at the D lineman's feet. Will, still, he not trying to go over there. he don't want to go over there. He's being moved from his feet now all the way over here. That's just Tyler getting movement. Now, where the balance comes from, you see Tyler is more oriented on the inside here. Tyler's going to get square. He's going to have to bring his hips and work his arms. Can they see me, Will, still?
They cannot. I can bring you back, though.
Bring me back.
Yep.
You're going to see Tyler, and being powerful, of course, you're going to see Tyler, and I think it's in this direction also. He's going to pull down with his inside hand, which is his right hand. This will be that for y'all. And you're going to see him straighten up Dietrich Wise, right? But then he has to bring his hips to make sure that he doesn't fall. Go back, Will, still. Go back. Appreciate you, sir. Tyler's he has to turn Dietrich and then bring his hips with him. What Mike McCarthy is saying, hey, whenever you can turn dudes and be in a fight like this and orient your hips and move guys around and not fall down while being powerful, doing that standing in one spot is a little easier to do, right? But doing that while moving somebody at 100 miles an hour, that's some pretty good movement, and that comes from Tyler's feet and athleticism. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, and when I think about this Niners game, how important getting movement is going to be on the ground, something we really didn't get a lot of the first two matchups and the last two matchups, I should say, in the playoffs. You know, Connor Williams, Connor McGovern, these were your guys. They weren't move guys. With him sliding inside, you can say, well, Tyler played left tackle in that game. Yeah, left tackle. This is guard now. Now, this is a guy that can get some movement with Tyler Biadasz and Zach Martin. That could make a difference in the run game.
Fantastic point there, Will, still. Okay, I don't want to do that block right now because I will cry on stream right this. I just got to gather myself. So let's go to 1937 right here. This is one of Tony Pollard's big runs, and I wanted to show y'all this from the wide view first, and then we're going to get into cartel. So just take a look at Tyler right now and look at what he does to make this lane for Tony, right? We're going to run the play. We're going to come back and talk about it. Like, Tyler is the wall. Hey, look, when I come on here and I say, hey, just find 73, I ain't bullshitting. Yeah. Like, find 70, find 73, find one of those guys and just get behind him. Tyler is going to be a help guy for Biadasz right now. He's going to go down and he's going to bang. He's going to thump. Those are real O-line terms. He's going to bang with his thumper and his flipper, and then he's going to use his athleticism. I wanted to show you this angle because you really get to see Tyler's movement right here.
Explosiveness you talk about.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Back at movement again, right? Now, Chuma Doga ain't moving like this. Shouts out to Chuma Doga. He a little strong, but athletically, he's not moving like this. And this is what makes Tyler special. Tyler's strong, so he can deal with those down guys, but him being able to get to the second level easily. This just springs Tony. All Tony got to do is be like, oh, there you go. Just go find him, bro. And let's watch this from the cartel view, and you really get a good feel for that bang and that thump that he's going to help Biadasz with right here. 1, 2, boom. Get his ass up field. And Schottenheimer was talking about Tyler's feet, right? He was talking about, hey, fundamentally, he still got some things to work on in terms of his feet and his hand placement, all that. Imagine Tyler doing this, not perfect, but it looked perfect. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, like Tyler's base gets a little close right here. His hands get a little wide. Yes, sir. You can see it from this angle perfectly right here. But hey, Tyler learning. He was only like this for 1 second, Wisdom. He let them over go. No holding here.
Yeah, remember coming into the league, we were like, hey, this kid has a lot of traits, but the one thing he needs to calm down is his hands, and that's coachable, though.
Yeah, because he wants to explode people, Wisdom. He wants to explode the shot, but bang down with the power, boom. I just love it. I just love it so much, man. The movement's incredible here. Schottenheimer was explaining, Voch also kind of talked about it a little bit, is how fast it happens on the inside, right? 47, 48, but it benefits Tyler. So take a look at Tyler Smith right here. And Tyler has, first of all, he's just gonna take somebody's son just damn near off the screen. But look at how fast it's had this like, okay, so let's look at Chuma Doga, right? No, he's not a good example. I need somebody that's gonna take them a while, just take them a while before they really get their hands going.
Yo, Tyler's crazy.
Tyler's ridiculous, Will. Still. So okay, look at Chuma at this point, right? Chuma has room to navigate. This ain't a great example, but he has room before he has to really get his hands going because he's being help guy right now. Tyler has to come out of his stance and right now get hands on this down guy. He has to get hands on this down guy. Oh, that's Keon White or something. Bam, right now, and we just go away. Will Steele. So Chuma's here. Sean McEwen is here. I mean, D-gap right there. Tyler taking this man past D-gap, Will Steele. You know what I'm talking about? So Deuce, listen, bro.
Just follow him.
Follow 73.
Yeah. Now Tyler kind of Biotish whiffed on the back end there, but still follows because what if he doesn't?
Yeah. You can't
cut
go
right
wrong.
into the muff. Yeah,
he went right into him. So hey, Deuce, sometimes and you know he's a rookie, so he's gonna learn that this ain't Kansas State where everybody's dying around you. Like Kansas State didn't have the best offensive line, but there are dudes you can just trust to just follow. Tony does all the time now. Tony he'll move around a little bit, but he'll just get his head down and just get whatever he can take. You know what I mean? He'll just get what you give him, and you know it may be 5 or so yards, but he's not running himself into danger. If you just look at it from this angle, just look at 73 and all this room that he's making. Just go find 73. Yeah. Just go find him, and it'll just open up right there. But this last play, let me go find it. It's at.
I love when you say that, man. Follow 73. That is real.
Can't go wrong. Let me turn this shit off so I can say this in silencio, Still. We're just gonna watch this play and we're gonna come back and break it down, my guy. We're just gonna watch this play. Man, Sky. Let me just break down why this is so impressive, bro. So Tyler Smith been around Tyron Smith, and Tyron done made a whole career out of it. That's cool. And why this is so important to me, let me take my watch off. Why this is so important to me and so impressive to me, is if Tyler Smith turns into the technician.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
If Tyler turns into the technician, they in trouble. Tyler is gonna strike with his outside hand right here, right? He's just gonna give a little strike. And this is important because if somebody's rushing to your outside, you know, they want to defeat your outside hand. So if they're rushing to defeat your outside hand, then you should just do whatever to protect your outside hand, right? That could be Tyron's grip strength. That can be me just running you over. Like however I choose to keep my outside hand safe, I just choose to do it. Tyler is gonna bait, just like fighting, just like boxing, whatever you want to say, right? He's gonna feint with that left hand. And Voch knew this because normally when Tyler punched people, like necks break, like heads flop or something, you know what I'm saying? This was just a simple, I'm gonna place my hand on your chest. The hand that you're trying to defeat, I'm gonna place my hand out for you to make you get a feel for my hand being there. You see number 93 right here, Lawrence Gobley. That's what it is. He's already in prime position to swipe at Tyler's outside hand, which is his left hand, And Tyler replaces this shit so fast, you damn near miss it. You almost miss it. He goes for the swipe. Psych, I lied, and he gets in perfect position right here, His hands are in perfect position. Look at the bend of his elbows. Look at how tight his elbows are. Look at how inside his hands are. And then we go for the rest. We go for the leverage. We go for the hat level. We go for the anchor right there, Will's doing Patreon. I counted 1, 2 anchor. See the hips working, And before you know it, Lawrence Guy not even strong no more. Lawrence Guy, position-wise, is strong right here. If we square to each other, if we equal to each other, if we parallel, we're both strong here. Lawrence is strong here, He's dangerous at this angle. Oh, it pixelated. Give me 2 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. He ain't strong here. He's not. And man, Tyler, I had to giggle, Tyler gets his hands inside, damn near around his neck. But it's legal because it's just inside, Tyler gets those hands inside and he drops that anchor, boom. You see him stand him up, I wish I could just. You see him stand him up, It's easy for him with his hands on his. You see him stand right. That's perfect position right there. If I'm in perfect, Tyler's strong as shit right here. My knees is bent. My base is good. My elbows are bent. My elbows are tight. My hands are inside. Tyler is powerful here. Lawrence Guy kind of leaning and getting blocked from the side, Sky. All this was set up from feinting with that left hand, baiting with that left hand. Hey, attack my left hand. Just to replace it. And what I mean by replace, hand is here, you swipe, but nope, I'm putting it right back where I wanted to be. That's replacing the hand. And next thing you know, you Lawrence Guy, you way over here by the line judges, you by the umpire and shit. Man, if Dak wanted to run, he could have. He just threw a dime to Schoon. But Will Steele, this block was so impressive because I've seen Tyron, who got a black belt in this shit. I've been seeing Tyron do it for years. Now, Tyler, who's the spitting image of a wild man, of a stallion horse that just an uncontrollable force, he's playing with nuance now, Will Steele. And then he did the same shit like 10 more times. The whole game. Will Steele, this block was so impressive. During the Patreon, if y'all want the real Patreon reaction, y'all go to patreon.com/Voch Lombardi and go watch the O-line film session. I just couldn't help but stop giggling. And I don't want to see Schoonmaker drop that shit no more. I couldn't help but stop giggling. Look at it from this side. And Will, we talked about this yesterday, right? If you're gonna bait with your outside hand, that means your inside hand needs to be powerful. So Tyler's right to our left or whatever, but Tyler's right hand, that punch right there, that's where the power comes from. But I get to punch you in the side because you're not square to me. Right? Lawrence Guy is square to me now. If I punch you in the side, he might not go nowhere. Like this, I need to get a new video player because they want to do that on the best parts. But like this, Lawrence ain't strong like this. But Tyler is a gangster right here, my boy.
Did you hear what I said?
That's all I got for you, Will. Still, that's all the O-line talk. You know, I ain't want to just nerd out for O-line this hard like this, but dog, I just
hey, nuance.
I got my butt. I ain't got it no more. I got to put the. I did ass took my watch off. I got to put the ether sound back up there. But man, Will Still, I saw Tyler do that. Something that he wasn't doing last year, by the way.
For those who were paying attention, can we get some flames in the chat for that nuanced breakdown? Excellent breakdown by the GOAT, Voch Lombardi. Now you can walk off.
We'll just walk out one time, one holler. It ain't that. Hey man, hey, this next week's gonna be a test. If he can do it versus them dudes, hey, let's go, just make them all pro now. Just give them the check and the trophy. Send them to Hawaii if they still do that. I don't even know if they still do that, but
well, they might be back in Hawaii. I don't know. Oh no, Vegas. That's where they at now.
Yeah, you can send them to Delaware. I don't give a fuck where you take them. Just make sure you get that for free, and make sure you get food and snacks and drinks for free. Just take care of Tyler Smith. Hi, no, and me and Footsie King had to have a discussion. He still believes that Tyler is just put him at tackle. I don't care where you put him. Let him play. Yeah. Let him play. He's just he was your best offensive line last week. Well, still he was last Sunday. He was your best offensive line.
And remember when we were doing O-line rankings, It was like, hey, this should be the order, but when Tyler come back, that could throw a little wrench in this thing. And yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and look, I just knew that when Tyler came back, oh, he'll be up under Zach and Terrence somewhere. All right. You say so. Let's get to the phones, man. Y'all can call in, do whatever y'all want, man. 20.
I ain't scared of you, mother.
I got two.
There we go.
One for the plug and one for the load.
Let's get into it. All right, here we go. First call. We got the plug. What's up, Jamal?
What up, big dog? Say, man, I appreciate y'all breaking down this film on this O-line, for one. And for two, I didn't know Tyler Smith was out there moving brothers like that, man.
Well,
that's why you watch.
Well, it's such a relief. It's such a relief to see that going forward, because I feel like the San Francisco game, that left side, if Tyron's not playing, that left side needs to be your alpha and your omega. I mean, I believe Zach and Terrence got that right side solidified, and they're fine. Mm-hmm. But if we're gonna be without Tyron for the San Francisco game, because it sounds like 4 to 6 weeks is what they're saying Tyron's knee injury is. What the prognosis is 4 to 6 weeks was what I heard.
But,
I hope not.
wait a minute. Wait, from who?
What is that?
That's what I'm not mentioning well, Mike Fisher, bro. Mike Fisher mentioned 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised I didn't.
The day before yesterday on his show, one of his live shows.
Oh, okay.
I had it on the TV because popped off with like the surprise of the knee ailment, and then he said the prognosis is it's looking like he's probably going to miss his San Francisco game and some games going forward. So he was saying it looks like 4 to 6 weeks. If you count the Arizona game, that's week 1. This was week 2, and then San Francisco is looking like likely to be 3, and he'll be back after the bye. I hope that's not the case. But if it is Chuma Edoga and Tyler Smith on that left side, it's good to see these brothers get that continuity that they got this weekend, because Chuma did look a hell of a lot better, like he was communicating, listening, and wanting to actually go to work this Sunday. So that's what I just appreciate you breaking the film down, because it actually it kind of makes me feel like what I saw matches with what everybody else saw. I hope you brothers are safe. I told Skywalker the other day my health took a turn for the worse last week. My cancer has advanced a stage, so I'll be they'll be referring me to the University of Utah Cancer Center for treatment. I asked for your.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, you are definitely in my prayers, in our prayers. Not just us, but whoever's listening right now. I promise you, they're also. You'll also be in their thoughts and prayers and try to pull through this. Stay strong, bro.
Be strong, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I just want y'all to know, man, y'all gonna be in my ears throughout each and every one of my treatment days, bro. So
yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for what you do. Much love and respect.
Yes, sir, man. We're gonna do our best, Jamal. Appreciate you. Stay strong,
appreciate you, Jamal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna try to run some football to get them through it, man. We're gonna try to run some football to get it through to get them through it. Tyler Smith, and Tyler at left guard ain't Connor McGovern or Connor Williams at left guard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's with code 77. I ain't seen nobody say 77 wasn't gonna be. I saw
Fish is look, man. I don't like to bring it up too much. I mean, obviously he's close to the team.
Sure.
So I thought he might have heard it maybe on big news, because if it's not somebody in local media, I kind of look at it sideways. So
sure. So we'll see. We'll just leave it at that. We'll see.
But I will say this.
Sure.
Chuma physically to me was fine. It's the mental that worries me, Voch. I saw too many mental breakdowns with free releases, and you just can't do that this week against this team. Sure. Cannot do it. Can't have it.
Bosa, Drake Jackson. I didn't know Cleveland Farrell played over there. I didn't know he ended up over there.
He got traded over there or signed or something?
Yeah, something like that. When I last looked, Cleveland Farrell was in
there. I saw Farrell. I didn't know it was that one.
There's another Farrell.
I'd imagine that's a common name, but I didn't know it was him, though, is what I'm saying. Now I know it's him. Yeah, that's interesting. A top 5 pick, but it's a bust.
Yeah, Cleveland. I know one mother named Farrell, and it's him. All right, let's get the load on the phone. What's up, Mark?
What's up? What's up, Voch? What's up, Scott? How y'all doing, man?
What's good, player? What you got for the show?
Oh, what I got, man, this is what you guys got. The Master Dojo Sensei Master over there with the breakdown.
Humbly.
Awesome stuff, man. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys a little bit about the blocking. I know Schottenheimer has said before that, particularly in the West Coast schemes, that it is important for wide receivers to do some blocking at the line of scrimmage. Do you guys see that happening some in this San Francisco game? I think it's going to be a heavyweight fight. We're not going to see a whole lot of flash and dash. I think both teams will move the football, but we're not going to see a whole lot of big plays. We might have to just be one of those where it just be a knockdown drag out. So do you guys see the wide receivers maybe helping out to run more, especially over there on the left side, maybe helping out Chuma block and stuff like that?
Everywhere in football, wide receivers need to be blocking somebody. It could be West Coast, wing T, air raid, whatever it is. Wide receivers need to be blocking. To answer your question, Brandon Cooks always seem to be getting his nose into the, getting into the funk. You know what I mean? Gallup is a fantastic blocker. Jalen Tolbert has a place on his team, but he plays like he's still trying to make the damn team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He plays with his. I love that.
Special teams thing. Yeah.
I love that about him. You know what I'm saying? And so if you just watch the film, you know what I'm saying? Tobin out there blocking. So I wouldn't run behind Turpin, but
he's even trying to throw his little body around. So the effort is there. You know, it's there. I appreciate that from him.
Sure, but this is a tough blocking offense. Ferguson, Schoonmaker, Lipke ain't all-star, but he'll throw his body in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a blocking. When you don't have the rock, you block. Sure.
Right. Okay, that's kind of the only thing I got, man. Like I appreciate everything you guys do. And that brother there, that first call, shout out to him. We all thinking about you, man. We all one nation here, and keep your head up, man. We all deal with stuff, so keep hanging in there, man. We all with you, and we're gonna go get this win Sunday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Good call.
Yes, sir.
And man, Will, it's been big plays back-to-back weeks off of Brandon Cooks moving somebody around. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I think it was it might not have been that one. Yeah, the touchdown. It was touchdown last time where Lipke scored. Brandon Cooks was involved in that. Yeah.
Yep. Now, chat, I just want to warn y'all now. It's lightning in Houston or whatever. I don't know what the weather's like down there in Dallas, Will, still, but it's lightning out here.
Sunny
so
out here.
So if everything stops, we'll go and play the brief intermission music, and we're not coming back. just letting y'all know if it goes away, we're gonna play the music. He's gonna go to the screen, and Restream made a mistake.
I don't got the other one no more. So
Restream made a mistake. We're gonna blame it on them. I just letting you know. I just heard a loud ass thunder, but it's cool. Let's get LA.
No, go ahead.
Let's get LA on the phone. What's up, sir?
Hey man, it's looking lovely right now, brother. Hope y'all doing well.
It's raining out there too?
No, not at all.
I thought it was raining. I thought it was raining in LA. No way.
Yeah, man.
City Bob?
So,
it's false.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Saying all that to say, sir. I'm not shaking in my boots. I'm so not letting the energy of a big game, make me forget that we got Zach Martin, we got a Pro Bowl center, and 73 been slapping the shit out of people.
Yeah,
we're not gonna forget that, So 71 looked a lot better, like over just honestly every week he's looking more and more comfortable. But the thing that I'm like really excited about is that Kellen Moore is not calling plays anymore.
Sure.
Yay. So saying all that to say, man, I got Brandon Cooks contributing an explosive or two this week.
Yeah.
But I got Brandon Cooks getting involved in the passing game this week.
Yeah.
Not that they've been hiding anything play wise. I just kind of think tempo and rhythm and everything. We in a good space, man. Their defense doesn't look as scary as it has, And honestly, it's not that their defense was crazy amazing last year. They just made a couple plays.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of us. Dudes made a couple plays.
Yeah.
Forcing CD the ball in a stupid way just because Kevin Moore's trying to listen to everybody.
He might be talking about our game.
Why you want to get everybody involved the right way?
Oh, it's a little noisy over there, LA. So we gonna let you go ahead and finish washing clothes, and we gonna get back to you.
I'm at the sauna, sir. That is the whirlpool.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we gonna let you go ahead and whirlpool. Call back though, LA. We love you.
We gonna let you whirlpool.
Call back tomorrow though. Call back the next day. That's good defense. They make plays over there. Fred in the middle is very smart.
Did he say last year their defense wasn't that good either?
Yeah, I think he said that.
There was a number one defense in the league last
year. Yeah.
Pretty good defense. Look, every defense has kinks, and I've been studying the defense today, and we'll break it down tomorrow.
Sure.
But the Brandon Cooks thing is definitely he's an important part of this game this next week. I think for the fact of stretching the defense from a conceptual standpoint.
And we didn't even have nothing like that last year. If there's a game, you need Brandon Cooks to be that guy. This the game. It's the game. Last year, it feels like CD was the only talented player on the field, and he went off. But when you look for somebody else to go off, there was nobody else to go off, right? So Cooks is here. Gallup is much better. Gallup seems to have his, feet up on him, right now, and I like that. If Turpin has a couple of plays, cool. I would love to get this Deuce thing figured out before I roll it out in a game of this importance, but we'll cross the road whenever we get there. I trust Mike McCarthy and company to get that figured out, but this is a different team. We got dudes.
Yeah.
This ain't Noah Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and limping Gallup with Zeke. This ain't that group no more.
No. And the guy, like he said, the other part, the important part is the guy calling it.
Yeah.
The guy calling it, installing it. I think this scheme is designed to be able to do some good things here. Again, there's spots in this defense, in our defense. We got a boss defense, but there's spots in our defense. But there's spots in this defense is if you can block it up front, you'll be able to have a chance deep middle of the field or deep boundary.
But man, our run fits last week versus the Patriots or whatever. Our run fits were.
Oh, you're talking about our defense.
Our defense, our guys. Yeah.
Man, so much more discipline.
I was watching Patreon or whatever, right? And it just seems like, I said it yesterday jokingly, but there's no just running up field trying to make a play. It's just like, I'm sitting right here and I'm waiting to see who's coming my way. Osa was chilling. Hankins was in there just chilling. Mozzie was in there. And no matter where you went, we're fine. If they double team Hankins, Van Der Esch ran free. If they was like, all right, we got to find a way to block the linebackers. Let's just one-on-one Hankins. Hankins whooped him. Oh, Will Steele. If we could just if we do that, 15 more times? Oh, we do that 15 more times. We on to something. We got Onk in the look. So there's a lot of people that's like Onk to this show, but like my real life uncle is here. What up, Joe? What's up, sir? Appreciate you. What up, Bo? I pray we use the pass to set up the run and not the other way around. Hey, man, it's gonna be all kind of diversity here. All kind of because we got receivers now. we got receivers now.
Yeah.
So hell, and before Tony got hurt last game, Tony was looking like he was about to, like he was getting the load. He looked like he was about to carry it. So
if I'm not mistaken, that drive we moved the rock. We were kind of dumping it off to Tony, getting it out quick. Obviously, Dak used his legs on that drive too.
Yeah.
It was turned into a successful drive. Then he gets hurt, and we just have a brain fart and go empty on 2nd and 2, and that was pretty much it.
We just threw that bitch anywhere. We just threw that shit right at Fred. Just all right.
Somebody on Twitter, when I was breaking them down and posting on Twitter, said, "Hey man, we got to attack Fred Warner, man. Got to make him, decide." I said, "That is not anywhere in the game plan."
Not this time. We created.
Let me tell you something. If Fred is on the right hash every time, I'm going to the left one.
Attack Fred, sir. Relax.
You'll do that for? You'll do that for? That ain't smart. Let's get 100 grand on the phone. What's up, 100 grand?
Oh shit! You might as well chalk it up. It's an L now.
It's a wrap.
Scared of me this morning.
It's an L now, bro.
It's over with.
It's
100
over
grand.
with,
What's
bro.
going on, man?
100 grand don't think we finna win.
Want me on the line? He's scared of me, boy.
Hell no, I want you on the line. I was trying to wait till Monday, but shit, you might. Hey, put the money on the Niners, bro. Put the money on the Niners. 100 grand's in the building.
100 grand. What is he saying, man? What is he saying? Say it ain't so.
Because we had a little. We was going to do a little bet, but I pulled out because everybody was hurt for the Arizona game. I said we was going to lose to Arizona. Sky fought with me. No, we not. We lost, and now Sky don't want to let me talk. No.
But see, 100 grand. But see, 100 grand.
That energy on my show. Nope.
But 100 grand. That don't mean. Look, listen though, 100 grand. That don't mean you called it. That mean you just guessed correctly. That ain't the same thing.
No, I broke it down.
I know, 100 grand. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Did I not, Sky?
I ain't trying to hear that shit. Okay. Okay,
I ain't
but
vouching nothing. You talking to Voch.
But moving on though.
I don't want nothing to do with this, bro. You bad juju. Go ahead.
But moving on, 100 grand.
I'll let you next week.
What's the vibes this week, 100 grand? What's the deal? What's the haps? What's the haps with the craps?
Listen, man. Look. We gonna win this football game, man. And we gonna win this game.
Okay.
McCaffrey is the key. We shut down McCaffrey. That's half of they. That's
man. This ain't rocket science. Yeah.
McCaffrey
He's good, huh?
Let me tell you something y'all ain't thinking about.
Everything that they do. If he's working, then they can do a whole bunch of other different things.
Oh, y'all had no
but
clue.
if he gets shut down, it's
Ooh.
going to be hard for them to pass the ball and do all this play action stuff, and it's going to be hard because the quarterback they got is trash. He's trash.
I think
You shut down McCaffrey and you make him, you force him to have to do some moves. He's not going to be able to do it, and he's not a fast runner.
What?
Not. So guess what? It's going to be.
You say Christian McCaffrey's not a fast runner?
No. I'm talking about the quarterback.
Okay. I'm about to hang this shit
I'm
up.
talking about the quarterback.
I'm about to.
He's trash. You get to him and you start hitting him, he's gonna look like Daniel Jones did last night.
I think that's anybody.
So,
okay.
So, no, but I'm saying he's not a mobile quarterback, watch.
Okay.
You don't run like that. You see what I'm saying? So
sure,
we gonna win on Sunday, and then they gonna move the goalposts. But that's what they do.
Okay, so
that's what they do.
Okay, so the big secret is we got to shut down Christian McCaffrey. That's the secret.
Yes, sir.
sauce.
He is the key to their offense.
Okay, so how we gonna tell Dan Quinn? Because I know he don't know. How we gonna let them know?
Dan Quinn know this, but come on, man.
Listen,
but a lot of people were saying, "Oh, that we're not going to be able to do that." You know, the 49ers are so amazing and great. You can't stop Christian McCaffrey. Look what he did last week. He had 4 touchdowns. He's unstoppable. All this blah 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 blah. No, you get up there and you smack him in the mouth. And that's what we're gonna do. Everybody is saying that the Cowboys is soft. We're not soft. And they're gonna see this on Sunday. When we out physical the 49ers, we're gonna put the whole NFL on notice that we're not to be played with. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be a physical game. Sure. It's gonna be a low scoring, hard fought, physical football game. Guys I'm telling you, wow, there's gonna be some bruising. You're going to need the cold tub after this football game on Sunday. And that's how we're going to beat them, because we're going to bring that physicality to them.
All right, 100 grand. Appreciate you, man. Good call.
No doubt.
Now, Will, still, what if we beat the shit out of them? Like, then what? Then what do we do? Like, do we go to jail, or do we?
No, we don't go to jail. But this is a big game, though.
Christian McCaffrey had 10 carries for 35 yards last year.
Yeah, defense did fine against him last year.
1 touchdown.
This ain't gonna be about defense to me.
Christian McCaffrey had 6 catches for 22 yards last year. The better running back was Elijah Mitchell. Slightly, he had 14 carries. For 50
None of them did shit.
Yeah, they ain't doing that. Yeah, Debo had 4 carries for. Debo only had 3 carries last week. Like is that a game flow thing, or like they just don't like Debo no more? Like, what's going on with that?
Nah, they like him enough to pay him all that money. They don't care how it looks.
Yeah, they'll just get that shit to use check 10 times. Yeah.
Hey, it was Ayuk last week.
Yeah. All right.
It's gonna be about can your offense score points?
Yeah. Damn, boy.
The conference has been locked.
All right, we just gonna go to y'all 5, and we just gonna wrap up like that, man.
By the way, the reason why I can't bring him on to next week, bro, it wasn't that he talked about the Arizona thing.
Sure.
Before the injuries, before Diggs went down, Biotis, Zach, and Tyron, he talked about losing that game. I just didn't understand it. I don't like that juju.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll holler at you afterwards.
Don't call my show no more. That's Ricky Tan. Stay over there.
That's Ricky Tan.
No. Neil, what up?
How much, Sam? How you doing, Sam?
Man, life good. I can't complain about nothing, sir. What you got for us today?
First off, I'm just gonna put some stuff out there. It's like real quick though. When y'all was getting set up, some of the stuff that y'all had in the chat was hilarious. One dude said that y'all was late because you were trying to get your waist trainer on, right? One person said that he was late because Sky was getting his streamer fan rubbed down with some IPI. And then I forgot what the other person said, but those boys was actually wilding out. I was hilarious laughing about that chat, boy.
Yeah, the chat go crazy.
As far as the game, yeah.
Don't just move on like that. Yeah. Give me a chance to fight back. Who said it? Nah, man. But look, that's the one thing about though. Will say like we may laugh at a caller, but they don't say shit about when people start laughing at us. They don't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll be fair. We'll just let y'all slide. But go ahead, Neil. What you got for us?
I ain't putting no names out there.
It's probably you, mother. It's probably you. But go ahead.
as far as the San Francisco game is concerned, I'm going to let you. Me personally, I'm going to say, and people can call me crazy if you want. This ain't gonna be close. I'm gonna tell you that I feel like this is gonna be a 31-10 Cowboys win.
I'm going to jail, Wilson. I'm sorry. I'm going to jail. Okay. Tell us.
31-10 Cowboys win.
Okay. Tell us why you. Okay. Go ahead. Tell us why you say it.
I say that because I feel like we already know the remedy to Christian. We know the remedy to McCaffrey, and he's been their MVP. I think that we already understand how to shut down non-mobile quarterbacks. And
why do you think he can't move?
So we can
Brock can move around now.
confidently say, like, if shit goes left and we do have to stay in the absolutely baby way, if we do have to kick field goals, we have a competent kicker.
Sure.
We don't have to worry about that.
Sure.
Last year when we had maybe Maher, things are different.
Yeah.
So now we can just run our offense, and hypothetically speaking, because he has not been accurate. There's been a lot of stuff that he's thrown, and it's been inaccurate.
Brock Purdy?
And there's been a lot of picks.
Yeah, that Giants game started off weird.
Thrown a lot of passes to people's hands.
I thought last week he was like 19 for 20.
Yeah, last week a different story, but the Giants.
Last week he missed no catch.
No, he was
Last
almost
week was
perfect.
last week was different, but I'm
Okay.
like, if you look at like past
Giants
games,
game.
throwing a lot of passes.
The deep balls and stuff. Sure.
Yeah. So that's the main things I was pushing out. I'm gonna have to look over broadcasting film so I can actually get some stuff on my TikTok and whatnot.
Right.
Push that to my people. So I definitely appreciate y'all letting me hop on for a little bit. I'm driving and trying to talk, and got
sure
my
are.
baby boy who's talking about fire stuff. So,
It's all good, Neil.
appreciate y'all
Shouts out to
time.
the young man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Good call. Their offense is definitely a superpower in this thing. But boy, we got some powers too. And football math don't exist for real, Will say. You know what I'm saying? I don't count football math because everybody wins different. I do like to look at common opponents. And I like to look at how y'all did it versus certain guys, and I like to look at how my team does versus certain guys. And I just think we out here beating the shit out of people while other teams like just kind of beating people. You know what I'm saying? Our defense sets the tone for a lot of that, So I do think there's something too. If Brock Purdy falls into the trap, he can get the same result that everybody else get.
Oh yeah,
he can get that same result. Like if running goes away and you got to throw and you playing from behind and we pass rushing and pass defending, that's the same trap everybody falls. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
And he'll give you opportunities, because it's so funny. We talk about arrogant arms. I think it's an arrogant scheme.
Yeah.
And Brock is confident in it. He's just in a kind of a zone with it. And look, he's getting kind of lucky a little bit too, right? Like they're not making these turnover worthy plays that are happening. So eventually somebody's going to snag one or two. And so you got to be ready for it. Cowboys had opportunity twice last year in the playoffs. Deep early in the game, I believe it was Deron Bland who could have had a pick. And then obviously the biggest one that often doesn't get talked about, to me, is very much like the fumble in Green Bay with Murray. No one talks about it as much. But the dropped interception by Trayvon Diggs is an absolute killer. If you pick that off, I mean, you might take that to the crib. Yeah. So there was opportunities last year. This year they have to take advantage of it.
And tell me if I'm wrong, Will, because now that you mentioned it, I did kind of see something of that. Like Purdy, like he has the demeanor of I'm gonna throw this because Kyle says it should be open. You know what I'm saying? Not because he saw it on, but hey, coach said this should be open, so I'm just gonna throw it, just whatever. And sometimes it ain't there, but whatever.
If it usually is there because Kyle's a master at drawing his stuff up. But can you make that precision throw? And he's made some hell of a good throws, but he's also made some where they just didn't catch the damn pick, or just is what it is. Giants game comes to mind. Cowboys game last year comes to mind. He's had 5 turnover worthy plays this year. I think that's tied for 4th in the league.
All right, we got some calls we don't know. Let's see if we can familiarize them with the show. Let's go 202. What's up? Who this?
Hey, what's up? It's Larry, man. It's the I twine man or I it man. The dark man.
Wait, how do I say it? How do I say it?
LTWYMAN.
Oh, it's LT.
Twyman.
Oh, it's Twyman. Okay, it's Twyman. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
it's just lowercase. I'm gonna have to switch that name up sooner or later, though.
L Twyman. All
But,
right,
hey,
we
I
got
had
it.
a question, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I'm just typing you in as L Twyman because I ain't know what. But I got you.
Just put LT, whatever.
LT, got
But
you.
question, man. How y'all think we're gonna do against the misdirection play calling that you already know Shanahan gonna do, and then
If we
I don't want to say he ain't. I don't want to say Purdy is not mobile or not fast.
Yeah.
But the boy is shifty enough to move around and not get hit sometimes. There's a lot of times I be thinking he about to get sacked, and this man turn around, throw some bullshit up, and they catch the ball. So he ain't mobile, but we got to put him on his butt. But I'm worried about the misdirection plays, man, on offense for the Niners, and then on defense. I'm not too much worried about them. But when they start doing those stunts on the ends, I'm worried about that, especially with Chuma out there. So I just wanted to see what y'all thought about those two things.
If we're playing our gaps and playing our assignments, we're gonna be just fine. If we do what we did last week, this week, we'll be just fine, sir. I ain't worried. And it's
okay.
Go
No, go ahead. You do yours first.
It's normally quarterback runs in a passing play, like passing plays, like we're tucking the ball and running if a lane is there. But these design quarterback runs, besides the one Dobbs play, and Jay Ron told you about that, but like besides the one Dobbs play for like 35 some yards or whatever, like design quarterback runs haven't even been getting off like that. But go ahead, Will Steele.
I think
I'm not worried about the design running back plays. I ain't mean to cut you off right there. I'm worried about the.
He said, "Go ahead, Will Steele."
Trying to come after him,
Shouts out to Will Steele on the
third
phone.
down, and he slips
you hear
away type thing. Like people, like you said, not paying attention to the gap.
Right.
But
I got you,
hopefully
Will
that's
Steele.
taken care of.
I got you. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead, Scott. Who do you know? Go ahead, Scott.
Nah, I'll wait till you're done.
You, Scott. You, Scott.
No, I'll wait till Will's still done.
What you want to talk about?
No,
Scott,
I'll wait because I'm going to be a little bit lengthy. Go ahead. I'm going to be a little bit because you make some good points. I'm going to be a little bit lengthy. You finish.
All right, Twyman, I appreciate you. I just put you down as L Twyman. Next time you call in, we'll know it's you.
Appreciate you, Twyman.
It's all good. Take it easy.
All right, no, he just get kicked off the phone. That's just how it goes.
Go ahead, Will. Still. Well, wait. Let me cut you off. But
but look, Eddie said, Scott. Eddie said, "I'm sorry for cutting you off, but come on,
hear what I got to say.
Go ahead, it is. All right, Scott, go ahead.
I think it.
All right, let's get 516 on the phone. So what up, 516? 516.
Hey, how you doing, boss?
Okay, we gonna go ahead. We gonna go ahead and put you on pause. Go ahead, Will. Steele. My fault. Go ahead.
Where's it at, man?
My hands is free. I ain't clicking nothing.
Everybody, man. Go
I ain't
on
clicking
516.
No, go ahead, Scott.
The graphic
please.
doesn't change. We want to hear from 516.
Scott, please. The quarterbacks did what?
I'm taking my ball going home.
Scott, I publicly apologize.
Oh, really? Okay.
I publicly apologize. What? How about that?
If you forget, I got control to end this motherfucker.
You do. We'll just. Hey, we not clocking back in. Scott, go. My fault,
I promise you, I'm gonna bring it up after the caller. I don't want to do that.
All right, cool.
I got you.
All right, go. Don't forget, man. 516. My fault. Go ahead.
Hey, boss, how you doing?
What's good with you, dog?
So much. I just had a question for you and Scott. I wanted to find out.
Don't ask me shit.
What would you guys think that the keys are for us to do to get a victory over the Niners? And before you guys do that, just wanted to kind of say, listen, win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna be a Cowboys fan regardless. But I think we need to come in there and just fuck the schemes, fuck the play calls, fuck all the fancy shit. I think we just need to punch them motherfuckers in the mouth.
I agree.
The biggest thing we did there, like Mike Tyson after his first fight with Peter McNeely, I think we got this.
Yeah,
I like that.
I wasn't born then. Hey, fantastic, bro. We're gonna break down points to keys to win the game throughout the week. We're gonna break down the Niners offense and the Niners defense tomorrow and Thursday. And Sky actually does keys to win. I'll be off Friday, but Sky does keys to win Friday. So hey, if you just stay tapped in throughout the week, man, we'll let you know. We'll let you know, man. But we appreciate, huh?
No, I said I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt. We got a long week to go. We're not taking time off this week. This is a week full of analysis, my guy. So appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody here talking about how we disrespecting the calls again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, who this is?
It gotta be new.
I don't know. It said Noel Martin Del Campo. It says Voch low key disrespectful to the callers. Nothing like law. Dog. Stop trying to put us against each other. We love law.
Well, that's Cowboys Nation, right? We put players against each other. You know, now we put content create what we do.
Yeah, but that shit goofy though. All right, go ahead, those guys.
You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and save this take for when we break down the Niners.
I've been waiting for the takes, guys.
No, I'm just playing. Can't even say it seriously no more.
Jeez.
The eye candy thing. I think it's a real thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a real. I want to use the word concern, but y'all both got points. Number one, the Cowboys did struggle with that, but we had success with it against that team, the Niners. But you're right though. When it's a quarterback that will actually run the rock, that's when it can be a little weird. But yeah, the Cowboys dealing with the eye candy, and you had brought up, you know, if we just do what we did last week against the Patriots, the problem is the Patriots don't run that.
Yeah.
Right. Like they don't do, they're so basic with their offense. I knew that was going to be pretty easy, in my opinion, to shut down. Well, yeah, if they remain disciplined though, I do like our chances with the eye candy. But boy, Shanahan's going to have you looking here with the plays going there. The guys have to be ready for that.
Disciplined football.
Yes.
You got to be disciplined. You got to have gap integrity. But fantastic. Let's go 662. What's up? Who this?
Mississippi. What's going on, Bosh?
What's good with you, Mississippi?
Oh, no, my thing is I just want to call in now with Tyler Smith. He beating ass on the left side.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is don't worry about Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. I ain't worried about nobody else. And Nick both coming off the end.
Yeah.
But if we can do what we supposed to do, what we did last week on that front line, we good.
Yeah. I agree.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Huh?
I agree, man.
You know I ain't stressing over it. Like I said, because at the end of the day, we had them last year.
Yeah.
If we had one more play, we'd have went on to the next round of the playoffs. Like I said, we had them last year. We can get them we beat them in regular season. Okay. We can do them in the playoffs. So I ain't worried about it. Like I said, people stressing over 49er, man, we can whoop that ass before we'll do it again.
Sure.
Man,
sure.
That's all I had to say, man.
Sure. Fantastic point, fam. Getting to the second level, blocking Greenlaw and Warner is very important.
Yo.
Which is why I love Tyler Smith.
Yeah, bro. That's the heavyweight matchup nobody's really talking about. When I was checking out that defense today, I just kept, I always kind of get, admiration for certain players and schemes, and obviously Fred Warner, he's made for that position. And I'm just watching him take on second level blocks, and I'm like, oh boy, this is a heavyweight matchup. Whenever Tyler Smith gets to that second level and tries to explode people, right?
Yeah.
That one-on-one, that could be the difference between your play going 5 yards and your play going 25.
Yep. And it's almost like you have to earn the respect of these linebackers. Like if they feel like they can thump you all day, they'll do it. But if you smoking them and start to make them second guess themselves or whatever, you don't want Dre. You don't want Dre and Fred confident. You know what I mean? You don't want them coming downhill and aggressive like that. You want to be able to get hands on them early and make them second guess coming down them lanes like that.
That is, man, that's spot on. There's two plays in the Rams game where that's exactly what happened. They were kind of in the rhythm. Even though the Rams were moving a little bit, you could tell that Fred had this confidence, and he made a play where he tripped up. Might have been the Arizona game, can't remember. But he tripped up somebody behind the line of scrimmage, and they finished the play as soon as the guy was stumbling. But it was just Fred shooting the gaps. Everything we want our backers to do, they do it constantly.
Yeah. Fantastic point, Will Steele. That song's Tyler and Kratos this week, man. So we gonna see, man.
And we didn't. And you go back and watch the game of the playoffs, bro. We barely did anything to get to the second level.
Barely. And both those games close, dog. Both those games. Like he just said, hey, we was a play away from blah, blah, blah. Both games. We was really
TP went down, and we was just like, that's it. we ain't gonna try no more.
Man, we're gonna beat the shot, boy. All right. If 77,
that's key. That's pretty key.
Come on, 77.
Pretty key.
if you can put some duct tape on your leg one time, boy, and just, I'll let you rest for 3 weeks. Just
I said on Twitter to Pat, I said, hey, didn't Tony Romo get some shots over in Santa Clara a few years ago? Hit up Jesse Halley, see where that's buried at. See if you can go find those medicines.
They got them shits from an alley somewhere. It was dark when
This
they bought.
Tony Romo was playing with a punctured, bro. They punctured the lung and he came back out. He shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, man, they got that from a goddamn police station, from the evidence lockers, dog. They
got that from Wakanda, bro. That vibranium.
Yeah. So, let's get this last one in, man. 540. What's up? Who this?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's T from the DMV.
What up, T? What you got for the show?
And listen, Voch.
Yes, sir.
I done quit my job, man.
For what?
I done had to quit my job, and I'm gonna tell you while I'm still in a good mood, man. I done came home. I done put that Patreon on, and when you showed that rep of Lawrence Guy going up against Tyler Smith,
yeah,
you said that man actually thought he was doing something. You said Lawrence Guy,
yeah,
but that split second thought he was winning. And I ain't never seen a breakdown like that, my G, man. I appreciate it. I thought I'm a grown man. I'm 34, man. I've been watching football a long time, all that, this, that, and the third, man. I'm seeing the game different, man. I really appreciate what you and Sky is doing. And my thoughts and prayers go out to that caller earlier, Jamal. And I think the game's going to come down to a field goal by Aubrey. That's all I got for you, man.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, man, it's fantastic. Yo, T from the DMV, if you really quit your job, you need to get off Patreon to save your bread, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the contribution, man. T, if you look, T, if you listening still, you just hung up, but if you listening still and you really quit your job, hit me on Twitter and I'm gonna cash app you $12 and I'm gonna hook up your Patreon for the year because I don't want you to leave, but I don't want your money if you ain't got a job for real, dog. You know what I'm saying? So just hit me up and I'm gonna cash app you something. We gotta keep your Patreon active and all that. So appreciate you. You know, shouts out to you. That's the last one. All right, cool.
Daddy, can we get McDonald's? No, I gotta watch that Patreon.
No, I gotta get this. Look, that $12 is for the yearly. You know what I'm saying? This don't go nowhere else. No. Rod Trap said, "Hey, Voch, I quit my job too." Already hear that, man.
There you go. They caught on real fast. Caught on real fast.
Y'all unemployed motherfuckers, y'all hanging in there.
Hey, maybe on one of these last Thursdays of the month, we'll run the wheel back.
Yeah,
just not this month. Not the past month. Not the past month, I mean.
That past month, it took 6 Thursdays.
Bro, I swear to God, it took 6 months to get to.
Now, maybe when y'all catch me on one of these short month Thursdays and Bleacher Report hit and I get surprised by something.
I think we got one this month.
I'll go look.
You know, right, Mike. You know, I got the handwritten calendar. I was like, oh, we got a normal Thursday month.
Mine too, yeah. We have a normal Thursday.
Normal Thursday.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. This your birthday?
Yep. Well, yeah. This month. Yep.
I got it on my calendar. That's the only way I can remember dates and shit. Okay.
I was writing it down. I said, well, shit, payday on the birthday. Let go.
All right, cool.
Catch me at knife.
Hold on. Let me see. Zach Golston. He normally don't hit us on days like this. Let me go see what he said. Go back here. Let me go see what he said. Zach Golston says, "What up, Voch and Willie? Driving out of town for work and got a chance to catch a show. Keep it wrinkled."
He probably meant real. Autocorrect or something. He driving.
Oh yeah, he probably voiced
drive
that.
safe, Zach. We don't want no problems.
Hey Zach, we normally don't see you during the week, so appreciate you. We'll still Zach Golston. We did a jersey giveaway, and he gave away a jersey and 2 t-shirts or whatever. And we did the contest from the live streams or whatever. So Joe Sandberg, I don't know which jersey he ended up getting, but he won like a Terrence Steele jersey, but he got his. Mm-hmm. And Special K got a Parsons jersey. So shouts out to that. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Zach Golston, man. Zach Golston is holding us down and giving back to the audience.
I would love whenever we do a show live. It's going to happen at some point, Voch. We're going to do a big presentation, volume whole situation. Whenever we do that, I would love to give out some stuff to our fans that tune in. Like there, I mean, like physically that are there. That just would be cool.
The ones that like drove a little bit to come see us. Yeah, that'd be dope. All right. Supers. No, Rat Trap saying, "If I quit my job too," is crazy. Special K says to Zach, "I proudly have my 11 jersey. We won because of me." Appreciate it. Look, Special K in the chat. There you go. Shouts out to Special K. All right, let's get into the super.
Jimmy said no. He was saying you old, Sky. The wrinkle wasn't a typo.
Oh, no. Hope that ain't the case. Hey, but Zach, go. Hey, say what you want. Say what you want, Zach. All right. Today is the 3rd.
Find out, brother L Scorpio too. Shouts out to you, bro.
Kenneth Orfe dropped a dime. He didn't even leave a message. He just want to say what's up. Appreciate you. LA Chargers fan left a deuce. He's on the volume side. He probably know us. He says, Chargers versus Cowboys. Who's winning? More revenge. Let me tell y'all something, man. I know we're going to get up for this 49ers game. And there is the idea that if we have an emotional game and we go into the next week and da-da-da, but boy, if there's anybody that I have confidence in putting hands on Kellen Moore and his scheme is Dan and these guys that have been dealing with it for the past couple of years. So
they lost Mike Williams too. That's big.
Tough for them.
They got a nice receiving core, but that's big.
That's tough. But LA Chargers fan, hey, who's winning? I'll let you know after what we do with the 49ers game. I'll let you know after that. I think we'll have some pretty good answers by then. But Chargers got to finish, man. Chargers got to just finish games consistently, and that'll be all right. Appreciate you. Let's see. And on the Voch side, I'll hit refresh because I know how y'all get. Trick love the kids. Manning the Fort dropped to 5 and says, "We may not be going to Golden Corral if we win this week, but we damn sure going to Cracker Barrel. Let's go." Let's go, guys. That's funny. Michael Nelson dropped to 5 and says, like the 90s, the Niners were the Super Bowl team, and the Cowboys went over there and snatched their hearts out. They have to have that same mentality to do it again. They're the hump team, man. They're the hump team, bro. Gotta get over. Jimmy O dropped the deuce and says Romo got his medicines from Brett Favre Connect. Oh no, not Brett Favre's plug. Not Brett Favre's plug. Brett Favre. I got a joke about Brett Favre, but we might have to get that interview one day. So I don't know. You gonna say none of, and then I could get canceled for saying that particular joke about Brett Favre and the type of pictures that he's seeing and the drugs that'll correlate with that. But we ain't gonna talk about that. No Face Thriller says, just realized I'm on the Voch Lombardi side. I'm like, who is these motherfuckers in the chat? That's funny. Hey, the Voch side and the volume side, they both have their own unique population. So yeah, it's a different vibe in these chats. You know, some one chat's more civilized than the other. I'm not gonna say which one. One chat's more civilized than the other. One chat's funnier than the other. I'm not gonna say which one. I'll let y'all figure it out.
See, I never know which one is which because it's all one big thing for me.
I got both of them pulled up. Yeah. But hey. And Richard Coleman dropped 5 and says, "Hey, Voch, I already gave the family the bailout money if we win. Hey, get them ready. Get them ready. Hey, look, if we win, I'm not going to jail. If we go crazy on them boys, then we could talk. I'm getting arrested then. We're getting arrested. We'll see. Somebody photoshopped a picture of me in jail. Did you see that one?
No, that's funny.
Oh, hold on. I just kept it at the top of the thing there. Hold on. Let me go screen share. You see that?
I see it, but when we pull it in?
Yeah. Let's see. That's an album cover. I'm in jail. So that's
kind of hard, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's fires. That's fire.
Can you imagine? If it happens, we might get that on a shirt, bro.
Yeah, we say that a bunch, but we should really do it. All right. Let's clock out. After we civilize ourselves. Michelle in the chat says, birthday breakfast at Denny's. Can't wait for his senior. Damn. Shelly got to learn how to pick sides here. Now you can't just can't go against, can't bite the hand and feed you. Now relax. All right, here we go. For these hooligans in the chat.
I think he's him.
Here we go.
I think he's a stabilizing force.
Marcus Hardison says
on this.
Huh?
No, I had to mute something.
Marcus Hardison says, at the volume, that's me, Sky, and Tyler Smith today. Marcus Hardison says, don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing ourselves trying to please everyone around us. Don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing ourselves trying to please the people around us. Come on, Scott. Come on, man. Come on, Scott. Scott, hit the Please stay dangerous in your beliefs and steadfast in your actions. Man, Scott, you know how I go, man. You'll totally change up who you are. Fucking around with some outside influences that wasn't always here. And they really not good for you for real, but they look brand new in your life. You know what I'm saying? You need to just hold it down for the people that's real with you, not for the phony ones. You know what I'm saying? You'll lose yourself trying to please everybody, you know?
Yeah, don't lose yourself in the moment. You own it.
Shut up, Scott. All right. Hey, man. Life good out here. Got some fantastic football, man. This is what it's all about, man. You know, we Dak was at the podium with his F around and find out shirt today, man. I love that energy.
Yeah, that's a dope ass shirt.
It's a dope shirt. You listen to Dan Quinn talk. Normally, when Dan Quinn and Schottenheimer, they have the coaches' press conferences, they talk about the last game. They did more talking about the next game, the 49ers game, than the last game. It's different, Will. Still, it's a heavyweight fight. It's a heavyweight fight, man. Every game that we've played, people say what we want to say about Daniel Jones, Zach, and Mac and all them, man. But those games are lead-ups to this game. And this game is a blessing, chat. Being able to play a heavyweight in week 5 like this game is a blessing because, one, you get to find out who you really are, and then we got time to fix it. We find out who we really are, and we got time to fix it. Even if we walk away from this game victorious, we still fix issues that we may run into, man. So this adversity is a blessing, man. That's something that Dak will say. Pressure is a blessing, okay? Huge game. Be sure to hit all the buttons. Be sure to hit DraftKings promo code Voch. Bet 5, you get 200 back in beautiful bonus bets.
Get your bet
bonus buck bets. Buck beds. Be sure to follow Voch Lombardi on all platforms, VOCHLOMBARDI. Hop over in the Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. We watched D-line today. Fantastic run fits by everybody across the board. And we watched O-line yesterday. You want to see me go crazy by Tyler Smith? That's where you go find it. Follow Skywalker Steele at Skywalker STEELE on all social medias, and 8:30 to 10:30 on A to Z Dallas in the morning. Check him out. Skywalker Steele Morning Show. He's bound to do some fantastic work over there. He's breaking down the 49ers defense tomorrow.
Yes, 49ers Cowboys offense against the Niners defense. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Okay. Cool. And then we're gonna bounce off that. We're gonna come back and do this again Wednesday and Thursday. All right. Love y'all to peace, man. Y'all hold down for the Doski Walls and Peace Whiskey. Till next time. Volume.
Beats Planet.
Are you not entertained?
Well,
Are you not entertained?
Killing me with the 80s shit again. Thought we were over this. Leave me and my newspapers alone.
I read them too.
I like my crosswords.
Hey, Scott, what you guys say about this? Well, hold on, Scott. Sorry to cut you.